Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you guys how you can quickly and easily make your very own Inktober sketchbook. If you're new to Inktober like I am, definitely check out their website to learn more. But basically, I'm going to be drawing an ink drawing every single day in the month of October based on a list of prompts. Because there are 31 days, I wanted to have a sketchbook that was as close to the number of days as pages, and I looked out everywhere online and I could not find what I was looking for. So I went ahead and was searching for how-to make my own, and I found Bailey J. Her DIY sketchbook video is what I used, and I highly recommend checking out her full video and also her full channel with lots of cool DIY stuff. So for my sketchbook, I used my mixed media paper for the inside. I purchased a cardstock paper for scrapbooking from Michael's for the cover, and then just needed a tack and a couple staples from around the house, an X-Acto knife and pencil, and then my metal ruler. I definitely highly recommend a metal ruler. I will explain later. And then I also picked up a bone folder and a corner punch to round the corners. Those are two totally optional things, but I found them very helpful. Oh, and I also got a cutting mat so I don't cut through the table later. So the first thing I had to figure out was how many pages I needed. I knew I was folding the mixed media pages in half, which means it was going to actually give me 4 pages inside my book. So I needed a number that was divisible by 4 evenly, that was going to be close to the 31, and the closest number would be 32. So 32 divided by 4 equals 8, which is why I needed 8 pages from my mixed media notebook. And after I finished wrestling the pages out of my notebook, I went ahead and folded each of them in half, and I worked really hard to make sure I was getting the edges lined up as best I could. And this is where the bone folder came in handy. If you don't have a bone folder, you can absolutely use any kind of straight edge, or even your fingernail, but I wanted to save my fingernails. They're not great anyway. So I went ahead and used the bone folder. And once I had folded all of the 8 pages, I fit them all together inside of each other like you would for a book. And then I had to cut the cardstock cover down to size. Because it was a scrapbook page, it was 12 by 12, and so I needed to cut it down to 9 by 12. After you've got everything cut and folded and all lined up, the next step is to staple, or to mark your staple spots. The staple was a 1/2 inch wide, and so I needed to mark the two dots 1/2 inch apart. And I decided to come in 2.5 inches from each edge for that. So I went ahead and marked the 2 dots on the cover, and I marked the cut dots on one of the inside pages, and I was able to poke through the holes for all of the inside pages. It took a little bit of muscle, but it went through okay. After you've got them lined up, I went ahead and poked through again just to make sure I got the holes lined up, and then you go ahead and you place the staples through the holes like you would for any kind of book you might find. Then you fold the staples in on each other as a stapler would normally do, and then you go ahead and crease the edge again. Then to make things look best, you go ahead and take your metal ruler. Note the band-aid on my finger. I used a plastic one to start with, and it definitely cut through the plastic ruler and through my finger. Go ahead and trim the edges so that they're all even, and then you would have a completed notebook. I went ahead and did the page punch to round the corners just so that was a nice kind of professional looking finish, and also because I'm prone to paper cuts, so I figured rounded corners would be best. And that's really pretty much it. It took me about half an hour to do my very first one, and I've gotten a lot faster as I've done more of them. And what's really, really great about this is that you can really customize and mix things up. You can go ahead and decorate the front cover like I did for Inktober, and you can also find other papers to use as your covers, other different colors and such, and you can even use other paper inside like watercolor paper, or in this case like a black sketchbook paper actually. And you can also use scrapbook paper with patterns or prints or whatever your heart desires for a decoration. So that's it. I really hope that you guys will consider doing this for your own Inktober project, because I would love to see what you guys come up with, and how you would put yours together and how you would decorate yours. So please find me on Instagram and Twitter at erostakles, and let me know how it goes, and send me some pictures. I'd love to see what you guys come up with.